Welcome to North America's biggest powwow. Absolutely mind-blowingly fantastic.
It is one of the most emotional things that I've experienced.
We're Marion and Chris. In 2018, we quit the 9-to-5 and bought Trudy, our camper van.
We are currently on an adventure to drive the circumference of the world.
Good morning. We are back in the state of New Mexico because today we are heading up into Albuquerque, which is about an hour's drive away from here, because we got media passes for the Gathering of the Nations Festival, which is happening tomorrow. And we've stayed at this roadside rest stop here by the side of the street. Pretty well feels like we're in the middle of nowhere, but it's all been good. You ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll. All the doors are locked, everything's packed away.
So for those of you that haven't heard of the Gathering of the Nations, it's an annual event that happens here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's an event where all of the Native American people get together to celebrate their traditions, their culture and their heritage. There's music, there's dance, there's competitions, there's crafts and food. And we're very excited that this year we're going to be a part of it. Gate 8. That was easy to find.
Well spotted.
Okay, so let's go in here and see where we get our media passes. It's a huge car park. It's going to be a huge event by the looks of this.
I'm so excited about this.
There you go, media passes here. Okay, success. We have a media pass for the show for tomorrow. For one of us had to buy a ticket. It was $20 for the day, or I think it was $40, $45 for the whole weekend. So if you want to come for the day, it's $20. And that's it, we're excited. We're all ready for the big day tomorrow.
I'm flashing this behind you just to say, and the brochure is $5, but it's got loads and loads and loads
of information. We'll have to read that before tomorrow. Bit of homework. And just like that, today is the day of the powwow. There you go. There's no queue coming out on the road yet. Oh, and the gate's open. Yeah, it's good.
Fine, thank you.
He's just checking we're going to make it under the barrier.
It's a popular place.
Good morning. So this morning we've come down to the Gathering of the Nations event here in Albuquerque, and already the gates have just opened and already the queue is absolutely massive. The sun is shining. It's going to be a good day. Okay, we've come back to the back of the line. We're joining the queue. It's moving pretty quickly. Yay! Got the old baseball cap on just to stop the head burning. So we're just in the queue and spotted this really cool van.
Yeah, it's an ice cream van from the UK.
Okay, we made it to the front.
Woo!
Quick go through security. Welcome to North America's biggest powwow. So we've literally only just entered, and already you can hear there's singing, there's lots of tents, lots of people in dress. You can hear it in the background. How cool is that? So we've come down into the main Coliseum, and there's performances going on. This is absolutely fantastic.
We're going to ask the descendants, Nelson, if you could stand by. We need the women's single, all tingle dressed to report to the dance floor.
This is so cool. So we've just had an amazing display of drums and we're just waiting, all the dancers are going to be coming in. So that was absolutely mind-blowingly fantastic, wasn't it?
The atmosphere is raising the roof. It is one of the most emotional things that I've experienced. Everyone is so invested in the drums, the music, the dancing. It is phenomenal. I would come to America just for this.
Absolutely. And I can see that there's more dancing going on. Look. Right over here outside now.
What I've really enjoyed is there's so many different tribes here and everybody is just so supportive and it's so inclusive, and watching the little kids on the dance floor out there in the showground, it was just incredible, bringing up the next generation. They're also screening it live on YouTube as well. So if you want to see more of this, then there is going to be a link in the description.
There's just costumes everywhere, look. How fantastic. Lots of drums, lots of dancing. They got the big screen outside where they're showing it too. There you go, check out this Albuquerque police car. Is that what all the police cars look like, sir?
That is not, that's one of a kind right there. That's a work of art right there.
It's very cool. Oh, it's got air suspension.
Yeah, it's got hydraulics.
Oh my goodness. How cool is that? It's a pimped up police car. And then here they got some proper old school vintage cars.
I thought that every vehicle in the States was lifted.
That
This one
isn't.
not.
That's lower than Trudy, look at that. So while we've been driving around, a lot of people think Trudy is an ice cream truck, and there is indeed an ice cream truck behind us. But do you think Trudy looks like that? I'm not convinced. Although it could be a good side business. That's the colour Marianne wants Trudy.
Yeah, well that might stop people thinking she's an ice cream girl.
Ah, I like the ice cream. Nice cars, cheers guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, what are we gonna get? Should we get tacos for lunch? There's crazy queues. Look at the size of these food queues.
And look at the size of this teepee.
There's a massive teepee there. Look at that.
When the food's good, the queue is long. And
It
we
is.
just started the queue for the Navajo tacos.
And it looks pretty long. The queue goes all the way around, down to there. We're nearly at the front. What are you gonna have, love?
I'm thinking I might go for a res dog.
I think I'm gonna go for the works, the taco there. I'm gonna have the works taco, please.
Oh, you know what? We're at our curly fry machine is down right now.
Okay.
But you can have a regular taco though.
Okay, regular taco is good.
They've just called number 7.
We're on 34.
This place must be good because it's so popular.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
That's my dog. Thank you very much. All right. See you later, guys. There you go. So after that really, really long queue, which probably took about 45 minutes, I would say. What do you reckon? 45 minutes?
Easily, but we made some friends. It was great to meet you.
And I've got this flatbread like taco, and it's made out of fried bread. It's a fried bread taco, and it looks absolutely delicious. I know I'm gonna make a right mess trying to eat this, but I am absolutely starving.
Chris is about to demonstrate
How not to eat a taco.
to eat a fried bread taco.
I don't really think there is any way to eat this.
In there, are you in there?
Oh my goodness.
So what is on there? There's beans, there's meat, there's salad, onions and cheese on a fried bread.
The bread is fried, but it's actually still like really light. And there's a lot of spice from the green chili and the beans and the cheese. I'm loving this. I'm just not really sure. I had this vision of trying to fold it and eat it, but there's a lot of juice that's come out. I'm not sure that's gonna work.
I think this might end up in the bloopers.
There's a reason that queue is so long. It's amazing.
I've got a beef hot dog with some cheese on this fried bread. Now you know that festival food is never healthy and it's fast food at its very worst. But I've been told that this fried bread is incredible. Calorific, but incredible.
It's breakfast and lunch, love, you're good.
So
yours is easier to fold up because...
I'm gonna break a bit off so that I can get into the hot dog and the cheese. Oh my God.
It's good, right?
The hot dog is the hot dog. The cheese is the cheese. But this fried bread,
It's good.
it's like a donut without sugar that is just light and fluffy.
Yeah. And we found this area in the shade at the side of the park here. How you doing? So literally right next to where we were having lunch is this oil thing, a nodding donkey up close. We saw these driving around Texas, and it's here to show the importance of oil here in New Mexico. And then over this side of the park, they got teepees. And looking inside, how cool is this?
It's very cool. It actually reminds me of when I was a child and my dad built me a tent in the garden.
There you go,
Smell.
the canvas smell.
In 1947, the Americans sent over some gifts to France because the country was ravaged by war during the Second World War. And then 2 years later, the French actually got together and sent over some train carriages, 48 of them in fact, to say thank you to the American people for their gifts.
And there it is, the train carriage.
The French gratitude train.
You didn't expect to see that at the powwow,
I did not.
you?
I have seen more than I ever expected to see.
So it's got a lovely atmosphere. Everybody's just coming out on the grass, having their lunch, having a bit of a picnic, listening to the music, enjoying this beautiful weather. I'm having a fantastic day. So walking around, they've also got official Gathering of the Nations merchandise that you can get. Got a big stage here with live music going on as well. And the queue for the food hasn't gone down. So after refueling from lunch, we're now going to go and have a look at the trade area. They've got different crafts and things like that that we thought we'd go and check out. So we got powwow t-shirts going on. Air conditioning, my sweet. Oh wow, beautiful jewelry.
Wow. There's so much handcrafted gifts, souvenirs, jewellery. It's beautiful.
That's the biggest dream catcher I've ever seen.
Ever.
Feathers, spears. Wow. What you found, love?
I've found kombucha. I've never had that. It's apparently fermented tea and there are different flavours, so I'm going to try one. Do you make them yourself?
Actually, my mom does.
Oh, really?
I love mums.
Yes, there's a little, yeah.
Oh, it's a bit of a kick.
Yes, a cake, yeah.
Is it alcoholic?
It's not.
It's not alcoholic.
But it tastes like it.
Yeah.
It does taste like it's alcoholic.
Look at the craftsmanship on these beads.
Are these cufflinks?
Oh, earrings. Look at these. Made out of little mosaic patterns.
Wow, look at this detail.
Fantastic. Look at a feather headdress there. So just come along and seen there's an artist painting the most fantastic picture here. Look at this.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stickers.
I got the full headdress to experience the day, to remember that, because the music on our phones will be there for a long time, but that will be with Trudy forever. And I also got this one that says choose your own path.
Beautiful.
Just found out there's a horse parade coming down here any minute now. Miss Indian is on the back of the cart here. One of these beautiful ladies is going to win the prize.
So that was absolutely perfect timing. We just came out the back of the trade hall just in time to see this horse parade. Fantastic.
And don't forget, 10 minutes until grand entry, we will have the drum roll call. That will be at noon.
This first, we honor our people, our ancestors, our elders.
What a fantastic day. Oh,
Yeah, I cannot imagine how all the dancers and the performers are feeling. It has been an emotionally exhausting day. Just uplifting, talking to so many people. People are here for a spiritual journey. People are here to gather together with all the other nations.
yeah, and just keep all their traditions alive. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you should definitely come
Put
here.
it on your bucket list. There are powwows, like I said, all over the country. This is the biggest one, I think, the Gathering of the Nations. And we've come back to Trudy, our girl, still here, always good. Okay, now we need to go and find two things. Somewhere to sleep. We found a harvest host, so we're going to go there tonight. And somewhere to find water, which is a little harder than you think. There's not that many water spots, but we found a petrol station on iOverlander which has water, we hope. Forward!
I need to find somewhere to fix my glasses.
You do. So we've just filled up the water at Circle K Shell Garage there. They had a water pump, which was pretty good power, right next to the air. And now we're gonna go and find our harvest host for the night. This is hopefully gonna be our spot for the night. So there you go, that's a good spot for the night. Link to our harvest host to a restaurant here. So we'll go and have dinner a bit later. Welcome to Albuquerque.